Hey everyone, it's been a while. So, about 2 years ago, I was studying real time streaming and I dived for the first time into Kafka. Um, just recently, I discovered redpanda. Redpanda is a C++ clone of Kafka. It is entirely implemented in C++. It is not as mature as Kafka and it doesn't have that many sort of active community. So I decided to give it a try today. I signed up for redpanda Cloud and this is my topic where I'm actually sending some data. My data is some events like company name, and I have two separate sources, EC2 and PC. So PC, as you can see, is basically my local machine that's currently sending messages, and EC2 is AWS EC2 that's sending messages. So as you can see, it's generating a batch size. I'm actually trying to implement I'm trying to simulate batch generation of events. So this is what's running on my machine. This is basically the code. I'm gonna quickly walk you through my code. So this is the topic name Sheen. Produce Kafka is the function that basically bootstraps and connects to the cluster, to the redpanda cluster, using the variables I provided here, the password, the username, the security protocol encryption mechanism, which is this Scrum SHA-256, and this is the redpanda cluster location. So it's basically running indefinitely, and every 4 seconds it's generating a batch size between 2 and 5, and it's basically generating a fake event. This is the fake event function. Fake event basically has source, thread index, company name, revenue, and employees and industry, right? So, and here's an interesting part. I'm actually using multi-processing here, threading. So for threading, I have 3 threads running the same file, right? Running the same file, and I differentiate them with the thread index. Thread index is basically 0, 1, 2. So every time it actually generates basically it's running 3 separate copies of this entire code, and it's generating on my machine, it's generating basically a batch size. So it's basically generating 3 random sized batches, and each of them has its own thread index to distinguish. And the same thing is happening on this EC2 machine. Note that EC2 machine must have properly configured security groups to be able to reach out to cloud. But again, this is about connectivity and network. I don't want to touch on this topic here. So as you can see, it's generating with the source EC2 and thread indexes 0, 1, or 2. It's generating random sized batches. Each batch has a sort of like an event which consists of company name, industry, headquarters, revenue, and employees. And all of this data, basically I have actually 6 applications, right? I have 6 different programs simultaneously writing to the same Kafka broker. I actually have only one partition here. Yeah, there is only one partition, so it's writing in the same. So the order is preserved, as you know, the order is preserved within the partition. So because there is one partition, all of these files are kind of like ordered. They're not really getting written to different partitions. There's only one partition. So it's all just one giant sequence of these kind of events. So wow, I already have like 6,000 messages. I actually want to keep it running for like 24 hours just to see how much money I'm going to spend, since I have like $100 of credits. I have $100 to spend. So anyways, I just wanted to show you that. Hold on, let me actually refresh it, and just to show you the latest 50 newest events produced. So I want to repeat this again. I have like 3 separate files running from my local PC, right? Source PC. 3. Each has its own thread index, and I actually have 3 running 3 EC2s basically generating events. Yeah, so it is in total, it is 6 of these Python files, Python code running. 6 versions, 6 copies of this Python code running. 3 on local PC and 3 on EC2. So yeah, as you can see, this is the most recent. Yeah, it has source PC, it has source EC2, and for source EC2 it has thread index 0, 1, or 2. So let me actually open it a little bit. Yeah, this is what the typical event looks like. So anyways, I just wanted to show you a little bit how streaming works, the most basic example here. Of course, there is lots of things you can do on the fly. Like you can probably be streaming this data into Apache Flink for processing. Like for example, I could probably like make company name all caps. Like this company name could be made all caps. I could combine, I could put company name and industry into one field or create a new field. I could do some window with aggregation, like let's say for all of the, I could do some probably aggregated analytics, like group by the latest 30-minute companies in specific industry like technology. So group by the industry key and combine the average revenue or average number of employees of all of the companies within industry within the last, let's say, 30 seconds or 100 such companies. Yeah, I could probably do this, and I probably will do it in my next video. Anyways, I just wanted to show you how it is simultaneously writing and generating unbounded streams of data. Yeah, this is unbounded, right? Because it is while true. It's running indefinitely. So every 4 seconds it's generating a batch of random size. And I have 6 copies of these files running. I'm gonna keep the EC2 instance running for about 24 hours just to see how much data gets generated.